What's up? It's the beginning of the week. I'm Chef Nicolas Ganea, and this is a subject I would like to talk about. I believe that this should be kind of standard at this point, and a lot of chefs and cooks are widely aware of this. Now, where this came from was before I get into it, is I watched a Netflix series called Rotten, and I watched 2 of the episodes. I will finish them later this week, but one was talking about honey and how the tariffs of China were manipulating the honey and it's actually not honey. That was an interesting thing, and it was hurting the honey farms dramatically. But the one main issue I want to talk about is allergies, and this was talking about peanuts and how allergies have just skyrocketed. Now, this is nothing new to chefs and myself. To give you an idea why I care about this so much is my mother actually has anaphylaxis. She's had that since I was, a sophomore in high school. So that is good. That's 17 years now. I remember the day when it happened because I got catapulted on a soccer goal and I fractured my left wrist. And I came home and my mother was gone. And what ended up happening is I found out she went into a room, a closet, where she was tearing down the walls because we used to remodel homes, and the whole closet was just all black mold, and the spores went into her and it crashed her immune system. Now, from there, it changed how what we were allowed to eat, what we were allowed to have in the house, or food. So I understood vividly what had to happen. Now, this wasn't new to me because I can't digest pork, and that was just a common thing I had. And now I can't actually have, I'm lactose intolerant now. I was at a younger age, and then I was fine, and now I've grown back into it again, like, bugger. So, message, what I'm trying to get across. I know your restaurants and hotels, not hotels as much, we don't really have a procedure for people that have allergies. What we should really be doing is writing on our menus, and I'm doing this myself right now on my website for my meal plans, is that write every ingredient that's in our food. This shouldn't be something we should be resisting. Our customers should know what is in our food. Now, I know chefs, you're gonna say, well, there's going to be picky eaters, and they're going to say they don't want this and this and this and this, and it's going to be impossible. I understand. I get it. I empathize on you. I totally get why you don't do it. And then, of course, you don't want your recipes to be out because chefs like myself can literally take a picture of it on a menu, and we can copy it very easily. But I think you should be not selfish and think about what you should think about your customers. You're supposed to be a safe place that customers trust. They're coming to eat there, they trust your food, they know it's going to be good, and they know they're not going to get sick or even die, all right? And these allergies are only get worse. That should be a sign that we should get ahead of this before the government starts regulating it. And I know they're going to regulate it. I don't know, I don't have that facts, but it just, my intuition is telling me that's what's going to happen because there's going to be more people that are going to have deaths because some careless cook or careless server or chef is going to get someone deeply ill or even pass away, and I don't want that to happen, and you shouldn't either. We should be looking at it this way, and this is how I look at my customers. I have my customers trust me because they know that I pay attention to every ingredient that they are allergic to. So when they come in, when I run my cafeteria or when I have my meal plans or catering, I tell them, no, you can't eat that, but you can have this. You can't eat any of these, but I have something in the back that I'm going to make for you real quick if you want it or not. And they trust what I'm going to make for them, and they know that I'm not going to get them sick. And from there, they tell their friends, and I get more customers because of that reason. It should be the same thing for you. It's an investment, all right? I know you're going to spend extra time and, energy just pleasing that person. But if you don't do this, you run the risk of running your business, running yourself out of business, because we should at least have one friend you know that has allergies. If you don't, then I can totally understand why you don't take this seriously. Now, what should be doing as the solution? Google has been doing this for some time. When I used to work there, they would write every ingredient that was in there, and also should be little labels. Meal plans are doing this right now as well, and you should be doing this as well. I know it's going to be a difficult thing, but it honestly, I think it's just laziness. It doesn't take that long to write every ingredient that you put in. I know you have to substitute ingredients because that's just how the industry is, because the vendor can't get that food toward get it to us, and so we have to substitute with another vinegar, or substitute it with another nut. We have to substitute, instead of using olive oil, now we have to use butter, or the list goes on. So start now. That's all the conclusion is, start now. Write down all your ingredients in your menus so you can build trust with your customers. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see a boost of customers coming into your restaurant because of you've created a safe environment where people know exactly what's in your food. And it's not about you, it's about the customer. All right, I'm Chef Nicolas Ganea. If you haven't already, click the like button. This helps more, If you haven't already and this is the first time you're seeing me, subscribe. And I hope this helps you out, chefs. If you dislike this button, I mean, honestly, that just shows me that you not willing to change. And I get it. You can be out the window. Customers won't go to your restaurant anymore. I know that'll happen. So if I see that, I know exactly why. So anyway, peace.